Okay, well, I wasn't even going to mount the camera today. It's rainy, gray winter day. And I said, well, you know, I'm always trying to get these sunny days with the sun behind us and, you know, have the lighting just right and all this good stuff. So I said, well, why don't we have a fine gray day video? This is February the 3rd, 2022. It is what I call, you know, just about the dead of winter. It's almost mid-winter. Today, tomorrow, somewhere right in this time will be the very center of winter. So, let's get a fine gray day, rainy day video, winter day. I just busted a beaver dam there. Had the water backed up quite a bit. They broke it. And we have just come out of the Dollar General on Georgia 140 at the intersection with US Highway 411. We are headed east towards Waleska. Behind us is Adairsville. We do have new windshield wipers, so you won't have to listen to them go bump, 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 scrub. The other ones weren't that old, but they don't make them in very good anymore. You know, windshield wipers used to last for years. There's no reason they wouldn't now, except they don't want them to. Designed obsolescence. Make them wear out quicker, they have to replace them. Make them bump and scrub across the windshield. It'll drive them crazy. They'll buy some new ones. We're headed to Arcade today, out in the Athens area. Try to find a shop to diagnose and work on the white Jeep. There's a noise coming out of it under load at about 40, when you get up to 40 miles an hour or more. I don't know where it's coming from. Transfer case, front end, I don't know. I got two new outside wheel bearings, so I know it's not the outside wheel bearings, but I don't know what it is, and I need to find somebody to get it squared away so I can start driving it again. And I want to get a fuel pump put in the van so I can start driving it again. I'm also going to be looking for a mini motorhome. I'm ready to buy one. Need to find one at a decent price, in decent condition. Be able to expand the travels this year, get further out of state, maybe go across a couple of state lines, or even venture all the way out west, up north. We'll just have to see how it plays out. It is 50 degrees. Now let's see what time it is. About 8:30 maybe. About 10 after 8. And this is Thursday morning. We're using the GoPro this morning, the new GoPro Black 10. Or, you know, there again, I say new, it's just a couple months old. I keep giving it a try. The video is a little better than the 3-year-old Osmo, but I would think it should be. Technology advancement plus the age of the camera itself. But that's the only good thing I can say about this camera. The GoPro Black 10 has been a huge disappointment. It's hot, cuts off, battery life is not as advertised. Along this route here, like I say, you'll see some sycamore trees. If you're coming along here in the afternoon with the sun behind you, the sun hits these sycamore trees, they are gorgeous. So being the dead of winter, the trees have not started budding out yet. I really like to get pictures of trees while they are bare. It really shows their own individual personalities, the way I say it, the way I like to think about it. This is a very pretty stretch of Georgia Highway 140, very twisty and turny. Cutting through some foothills. There's a little spring up here on the side of the road where people collect water. Down there to the right. I'm pretty sure we've crossed over into Cherokee County. I didn't see the sign. I was running my yap. Make these videos too long. I'm going to turn this one off now and I'll pick it up as we go through Waleska there at Rinehart College. Okay, we have just entered Waleska city limits. We're coming up the hill here to Rinehart. I may have misspoke. This may be Rinehart University, not Rinehart College. We'll see. We'll check this sign up here. We're going to turn left at the four-way. Going straight will take you right into Canton. Going right will take you over to dead. Well, it doesn't dead end, but it'll cross Georgia 20. But I think it does change. It's not Georgia 108. This is Georgia 108 up here. And this is going to take us over to 515 or 575 and Georgia 53. Yes, I did misspeak. It is Rinehart University. Y'all have to correct me, folks. I say a lot of stuff that is wrong. An awful lot. Not intentionally, but, you know, well, sometimes I might. in from the left coming out of Jasper. And we'll be catching 53 there, and right there at Tate, right before we get to Tate. And so we'll be traveling 53 from Tate on through Dawsonville, all the way over through Gainesville. I think we'll pick up 129 in Gainesville and go on over to the Athens area. Y'all that would like to follow along on the map, probably just a fine, gray, midwinter rainy day. Very appropriate midwinter day. Rain, fog, not too cold. We do have cold rains. Sometimes we get down to low 40s, high 30s in rain, but a lot of times in the winter we get a warm, moist air comes up from the Gulf, and if there's a cold front that rides up over it, then it starts squeezing the moisture out. It can fall as sleet, snow, freezing rain, or whatever. Then a lot of times the cold air will come push a warm, moist front out and get clear and cold. Our problems come when the warm, moist air is pushed up over the colder air and the moisture is squeezed out of it and falls through the cold air and becomes slushy mushy. Well, I guess I can give you a Jeep report for the day. I'm a 95 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Bought new April of 95. 397,253 miles. On its third Mopar transmission. Everything else is pretty much original except for maintenance parts, motor pump, alternator, that kind of stuff, plugs, brake liners. Oil pressure is holding about 55 on the road. Temperature 195. Amperes 14. Fuel a little over half. Okay, so I will turn it off again and we will pick it up when we get to 53. We'll start a new one there. A good friend buried right there. Worked behind him for 20 years, painter. Died at 58. Like me, been paying self-employment and Social Security and paying income tax since he's about 14, 15 years old, and not get a penny of it. I'm getting mine, but he didn't get. How many people have passed away, worked 40 years of their life, passed away, all that money they put into Social Security, they don't get a penny of it. The family gets $250 and $225 to bury him. The rest of that money is given away. Okay, enough of my soapbox. Let me turn this off this time now, and we will pick it back up and start a new video a little bit later. We'll close this one out and then start a new video here when we get around Tate, Georgia. Okay, coming up to the junction with 53 and 515. To the right is Canton. To the left is Blue Ridge, Jasper, or Jasper then Blue Ridge. 53 comes in right there on the left. Now we are on 53. I don't know if I think 108. I don't know if it stopped back there or comes on over to Old 5. I don't know. But we will turn this off. This will conclude our first video. And we will start another video from Tate over to Dawsonville. A fine midwinter day. Hopefully we can get some work done on the Jeep and the van, the other Jeep. Won't be too long. This one will need tires. Have new tires on both the Jeep and the van. That truck needs to stay in his own lane. Coming up here at this intersection, this is Old 5. To the right takes you down through Canton and on down into Marietta. To the left takes you up through Jasper. Ahead, of course, will take us through Tate, Marble Hill, on over to Dawsonville. Okay, we're going to turn it off right here. We'll start another one. Another fine, gray, rainy winter day.